In the early 1990s, Labour tried to woo Britain's business community. Back then, the Tories had been in power for well over a decade. Labour was in the political wilderness, seemingly years from office. But then Labour leader John Smith, a silky lawyer, teamed up with staff frontbencher Mo Mowlam. Together they held private lunches and dinners with a host of business leaders across the City of London and beyond. Forget the hard left, they said. Labour's no longer the party of strikes and industrial unrest. We're for enterprise, wealth creation and low taxation. The government openly mocked Labour's attempt to wine and dine business leaders. Tory grandee Michael Heseltine famously dubbed it the prawn cocktail offensive. Lunch after lunch, he said, dinner after dinner. The assurances flow, not a discordant crumb falls on the thick pile carpet, snorted Hezza. All those prawn cocktails for nothing. Never have so many crustaceans died in vain. But here's the thing, because history shows that Labour's prawn cocktail offensive did work. What Smith did paved the way after his tragic, untimely death for New Labour, for Blair and Brown, for the electoral fighting force that saw Labour win 3 successive terms in government. Which brings us to the speech we just heard from Rachel Reeves, Labour's Shadow Chancellor. That pledge to scrap business rates. The tax small and medium-sized businesses owners so hate. That pledge, in my view, marks the start of a renewed prawn cocktail offensive. Yes, there's lots to criticise. Labour is saying they'll scrap a tax that raises tens of billions of pounds a year without saying how they would plug the gap in the government's finances. But even by signalling this pro-enterprise, pro-business move that may well annoy the left of the party, Starmer's team is making a serious move indeed. But will they be believed by business, by swing voters, by the broader electorate? And that's your on-the-money question today. From Labour Party conference here in Brighton, can Labour be trusted on tax?